Hey guys, I'm Jesse with Jesse Gonzalez Fishing, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Kastking Bait Boss. So before I bought this thing, I actually had a little problem on my kayak, and my problem was I was using a oversized Ziploc bag, almost like a 1 gallon, for all of my soft plastics and my jigs and some of my hard baits as well, but mainly my soft plastics. So if you've ever been on a kayak, you want everything as accessible as possible, organized, easy to find, in case you have to switch out lures or different soft plastics or different jig heads. I had a big problem with that. Every time I wanted to switch out, I would look through my Ziploc bag, I would fumble through it, and I couldn't find anything, couldn't find what I needed. I had stuff all over the place. I had my jig heads in an extra container on the side, and it was just a mess. So I looked at many different bags, many different options. I looked at a lot of different things, and the best thing I found was this Kastking Bait Boss. So I'm gonna give you a quick look at it and kind of go over some of the things that I like about it. So for one, great handle. Two, the size, fairly small, well, medium small. So this can fit underneath your kayak seat, it can fit behind your kayak, fit up front in your hatch, it can fit right in front of you. And bright orange, so I mean you can't miss it, very easy to find. So in the front we have a pocket, zipper pocket. Now these zippers are really nice, big loops, easy to open. A lot of zippers out there, they are horrible, and especially when you're fumbling through with one hand, almost impossible to open, but easy. On the back, pretty thick mesh that you see in a lot of other, I guess, tackle boxes and backpacks. Pretty good when you want to get to your pliers, fish grips, tape measure, anything right away real fast. Now when we get to the inside, real easy. So when we get to the inside, and like I always do, I'll show you a closer view of this. I got all my jig heads in one spot. Actually, I got them in 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, all organized. I got my AM fishing lures, knock and tail lures, my miscellaneous jig heads, miscellaneous hooks. Got my Procure, 2 of them. These 2 spots I'm saving for some special soft plastics I got coming in tomorrow, so maybe I'll show y'all next video. Toward the back, some Salt Strong Slam Shadies, love them. And once again, when you get to the inside of this thing, it's same zippers, very easy to open. Now what I like the most about this is the materials they used. They didn't use some cheap, real thin plastic. They used some heavy duty stuff on this, so your hooks aren't gonna poke through. And the other part is these right here are soft but very strong at the same time. So you can fumble through this, find what you need real fast, rig it up, excuse me, just got back from the gym, and get back out there real fast. This is underneath you, pull it out, get it on top, find what you need, good to go. All right guys, this is just another view much closer up of the outside. Got the zipper on the back side. We have that heavy duty mesh. Now where the magic happens is inside. Alright, so a lot going on here. First thing on my left is all my jig heads. Well, at least my top 4 that I use. These all have zippers, 4 individual pockets. Now, what I like the most about this is the material that they use on these things. This isn't super thin plastic. This stuff is pretty heavy duty, so none of my hooks are poking through. None of them are even sticking to this plastic. They just slide right off of it. Same thing with the materials in the rings, and these are even reinforced right here. So these things aren't gonna break like everything else does. Now in the first one, I have four bags of soft plastics. Now you can fit more, you can fit less. I thought 4 was a perfect number, so feel free to experiment with that. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 6 of these. So second one, I'm a knock and tail lures. I think I got 3 or 4 in there as well. Next page over, I got some miscellaneous jig heads, hooks, and my smaller hooks, size 2s, size 1s. Next one I got, I'm sorry, this is a separate pockets, so that's kind of nice. And they give you a second one at that. This one I keep my Procure. Now that I don't use much, but there are going to be those days where you can't hook into a thing. So put a little bit of this on there, put some on your jig head, put it on in your line, put it on your soft plastic, put it everywhere. This will almost guarantee you a bite. Now it might not always be a big fish, but hey, if you need bait, throw some of this on your soft plastic and anything out there will hit it. Now it does have 2 more full-size pockets over here, and toward the end you have 2 more pockets. That's where I keep my Slam Shady and my Alabama Leprechaun through Salt Strong. These are thick. These zippers are great. These materials are amazing. You're not gonna find this on any other bait binders out there. This is hard to find, as well, from what I've seen. A lot of stuff breaks after the first season, rips down here. They don't reinforce it. They put cheap plastic. They have cheap zippers. This thing will hold up. So that is my quick review of the Kastking Bait Boss. Now it is coming in at $39.99. A little steep, not too crazy about that, but for 40 bucks, I mean, if it lasts me at least 2 seasons, I'll be happy with it. I have a feeling it's gonna last much longer than that. So this is Jesse Gonzalez Fishing. Like, subscribe, and we'll get you another product review pretty soon. Thank you.